lot of teenage boys. Whatever the reason they may have gone there, to impress somebody, if they're just curious, if they like the promo, that's not my business. Point is they were there. And I don't know how this video is going to do. I don't know if it's going to do numbers, if it's not going to do numbers, but the important part is that you hear the shit that I am about to spit. I got told by my mom to watch this new show called The Power on Amazon Prime Video. If you don't have it, go ahead, use their free trial. It's a series, so it's only like 50-something minutes to an hour per episode, and I don't know how many episodes there are, but I think it's around like 10, let's say. But when I tell you this show, coupled with me seeing Barbie recently, has just revolutionized and empowered the way I view women in film, that's an understatement.
Don't push me.
What?
Don't push me!
I didn't even realize that I was living in constant fear.
Movies directed by women feel different. They're real. It feels like something tangible. It feels like something I look at and I'm like, that's exactly what I feel. And it's empowering and I feel seen, and I know so many women that watch this feel seen. And this video isn't just about women, it's about men, it's about people that look at this and are like, you know what? Damn, I didn't know they felt like this. I didn't know this is how it seems. I didn't know that other men do this, maybe on a scale, but I never knew what it felt like.
Can you imagine growing up with that kind of freedom?
So that's why movies written by women are so like powerful, because you're giving people that other perspective. And that's what patriarchy, now watch when I say patriarchy. Patriarchy, when I say it, for me, patriarchy is a tool. Patriarchy does not equate men. It is a system in place. So when I mention the patriarchy in this video, I am not saying men, men, men. Because I know a lot of, just, you know, in social media, you just see a lot of, there's a bunch of man haters in society. That's all women are, blah, blah, blah. Why do they always shit on men? Why guys do all this stuff? Why don't they blah, blah, blah? You see in movies, they treat guys like shit. They say they're absent fathers. They do all blah, 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 blah. You see, and I'm like, honey, let's sit down for a second and look what's really going on. So I hear you. What you're saying is that men aren't accurately being portrayed. They're saying they're absent fathers. They're saying they ain't shit. The characters can't be wholesome and follow through without doing a 180 and being a completely different fucking person that hurts the woman. So that's what I hear a lot. So that's what's being said, right? Guess who's making most of those films, nearly all of those films that you're complaining about? Men. Guess who are in the writing rooms of all those movies you're complaining about? Men.
And
So all of these things that men are stirring up and getting mad about and saying, women feel this way, women feel this way. Honey, that's where the patriarchy has people fucked up, because it's this tool that men who were taught from a young age to use, to utilize, they grow up and just use it because they don't know any better. You know, we're all still kids on the inside. So you're going to use what you've been told, right? So they're using this tool to then stir up men, fucking stir them up in the pot, internalize their hatred towards women or their biases towards women or their expectations towards women, treat women that way, and then women are just solidified with a, oh, you know, men ain't shit, that they see too in the movies. They see all of that are created by majority who? Men. It's like this whole circle that no one stops and identifies, which is why I feel like fucking movies and series written by women are so fucking important. And Barbie, and I'll never forget, hold up, I'm not, I mean, emotions are good, but I'm trying to finish this video. So, you know, like Ken said in the Barbie movie, I know emotions are okay, okay? So, shout out to Ken. But I know emotions are okay, but I need to just make this point as clear as possible. When I watched Barbie and after that movie finished, I heard something. There's 2 teenage boys. Now, when I walked into that movie, I did not realize how many teenage boys would be in that movie, and men. But a lot of teenage boys. Whatever the reason they may have gone there, to impress somebody, if they're just curious, if they like the promo, that's not my business. Point is they were there. And I will never forget, there's 2 teenage boys sitting behind me, and they said, whoa. They're like, I didn't think that would be that deep. And the other kid was like, yeah. And then the first kid was like, but I really liked it. It was funny, and wow, that was a really good movie. They said something along the lines of that taught me a lot. And I was like, oh, wow. And these, it might seem something small in passing. A lot of people might have brushed that off, but as a woman, I'm connecting all of those dots and saying, wow, if young men are watching these movies and being taught that, hey, this is the reality for women. This is the expectations that society has on women. This is why women feel that way. But at the end of the day, we work together. That's what the Barbie movie is about. It's about highlighting the disparities between the sexes, the privileges, the downsides, the systems that we fall into, right? And then it's about saying, hey, but fuck all that together. We can work together because you got fucked over by the patriarchy too. I got fucked over, and we can work together to make this shit anew. We don't have to be against one another. So it's just when I see movies just written by women and films directed by women, like, this is what people are afraid of, is just because knowledge is power. And when you know how people feel, you know why somebody feels that way, you're gonna check yourself. You're gonna check your own biases. You're gonna check why you've done some stuff, why some stuff's happened to you, and it causes us to change, to question the systems that are in place, to question why society runs that way, why religions run a certain way. It causes just this domino effect of questioning everything that's held so much power over us all. To be honest, this could be a flipped role. In an alternate universe, it might be a matriarchal society with the same fucking problems. The ultimate problem is not that men are in power, or not that women in a parallel universe are in power. The problem is this. And the solution needs to be this, where we're together, where we're equal, where there's no rift, where there's no fucking power dynamic, where we could hear each other. I just feel like I needed to get that out, you know? And maybe you got something out of this. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you clicked off and you're gone and I'm just talking to the person that's no longer here. But maybe you did stay and maybe you did hear me out. And if you did, thank you. And make sure that you watch The Power. It is also a book, which I am now going to read once I finish the series. If you haven't seen Barbie, watch Barbie. If you want another book written by a woman that's really powerful, empowering, go ahead and check out the Children of Blood and Bone series. That is by Tomi Adeyemi. It is also going to become a movie series, so I'm excited. It's going to be a trilogy, I believe. Her last book has yet to drop, but I know that she's been in the process of creating a movie. So go on there. I'll put the links to the Power book, the Children of Blood and Bone series below, and, you know, Barbie's everywhere, honey. You could just Google it. But yeah, so thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time. And I just wanted to add this last part too, just a food for thought when you walk away from this video, is next time you're thinking, all fucking women, all fucking men, all fucking people, stop yourself and look at the system that's in place, that's above us all. And look at Everyone that you're frustrated with, all women, all men, all people, look where we come from. Babies. We don't pop out the womb wanting power, be like, my cry is bigger than yours. My diaper is less full than yours. All that shit. No. No one's caring about any of that shit. We grow up to be in this system pitted against each other. So next time you have that frame of mind, pause and look up. Because we're not at each other's necks. We're equal. And the sooner we realize we're equal, we're the yin and the yang, we balance each other out like fucking DNA, that's when society really fucking shifts. We work together, not against each other. Together. So now that's my final message. Bye.